But that's about it.
Remember all right, ladies and gentlemen, germs of all shapes and sizes, we are back. We are back going through the cave fight to find and destroy the horrific, icky, evil, bad thing Drider, or something like that. So far, we have come into this other area of the cave and found a grand whopping of 6 giant spiders who have greatly been shown the door of this mortal coil. And onward and upward towards doom, death, and destruction. Something like that.
For them and for us, we don't know yet. Do I see? Are they dancing?
Mother.
More dancing spiders.
That one's for stealth. That first one was a bit, but after that, it's kind of like that one's for stealth, and that one's for stealth.
So the thing is, they're scurrying now to try to quickly hide. To be like, get ready, get ready.
We're on
No.
6.
How many
Wait a
spiders
second.
do I see?
We never went into that room.
You didn't.
That's where the driver's been the entire time. We didn't have to go to the big room at the end. That's not where she was.
I'm surprised nobody went in there for the
How
entire minute.
long would it take you to get into that room from where I'm
Yeah,
at?
so
We'll get it on the way back.
people had 10 rounds of me sitting there prepping things.
So wait, well, I thought the 10 rounds were by like that though.
Well, they did because no one actually took the initiative to, do something other than, sit around.
And I was
and create a
watching the
skeleton.
spiders.
So, how long would it take me to get back into that room?
About 3 turns.
2 turns. If he does full movement, he'll be back there.
Yeah, well, wait. Can I use a long jump to extend?
No.
Oh, okay.
So basically, the easiest way to do this, you're standing here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is.
And you don't have dark vision.
Oh, crap.
So.
You might want to rethink those life choices.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So as
Unless
you're
you have a
moving, you could light a torch.
Torch?
Of course you have a
Oh,
torch.
yeah, I'll light a torch.
And it's intelligent to have a creature called.
Yeah, I'll have that.
Here,
Okay,
it's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Cool.
You guys have the same.
What do you think I whisper in deep speech?
Wait, that's not a sword.
Oh, wait, could he move there or no?
Technically, he was here, so he'd be behind you the entire time.
Okay, yeah. About that.
It's okay.
We're all accused of not. We're all guilty of not taking.
That was a free action, right? While you were walking, you light the torch so you can see, and then as a bonus action, you can make a perception check to see what you
Their first album
Okay, second level.
No, they're Tony's.
Can I do that from the hallway though?
They're Tony.
I was just
Tony
doing
can't
that
have
up there.
no sugary sodas. So you ask Tony before you take one of his diets. That's not the point, but
It's etiquette, bro.
yeah.
I didn't.
We'll let. No. Did you reference in their diet soda in here? It's for Tony.
You have a smirk come on your face.
Yeah.
Oh, smirk, yeah.
A little bit to the right. Go down. That's
Lower.
wipe that same spot again.
When you smirked, it's
It's under your nose, more or less. Not directly under. You keep wiping up here, and it's not up here.
I want a mirror.
Okay. No, it's right here.
It's a beauty mark. I mean, you've gotten most of it, but just trying to help.
You gotta pay attention when Papa smokes.
There's nothing there. There's nothing on my face.
We'll check the napkin. Do you see blood in that? Yeah, there
Yeah, we got it.
There's nothing on my
told you had smirk on your face.
The only word in the English language more versatile than
And dude.
Come face.
Smurf. Just think about it.
Dude is also pretty versatile. You can have an entire conversation with just using dude.
Dude. All right. Let's focus. You go back to that room, huh?
It was a mistake.
It was a firefight.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, wait a
When
second.
Gimlin protects himself.
So I have a skeleton with me.
You see a bunch of fae,
But
and they
couldn't I
just
just
like,
take
you're
the
in the
torch and
wrong
put it like
neighborhood.
inside the ribcage or something?
Because he's wielding a sword, and he doesn't have anything in his offhand.
Does he have a shield?
No.
Oh.
Who's
He's not
that?
been equipped with a shield.
When these skeletons get fully equipped, that's when you need to worry.
And the common image is a skeleton that actually has like legit armor and a shield and whatnot, but no. In fact, you could in fact hand this torch off to the skeleton and make it carry it around.
Since I'm in front of him though, I'll hold it for now. If I give it to him, then I'm gonna cast a giant freaking shadow in front of myself. So
You more intimidating.
yeah.
I mean, he didn't like go around like this, like that.
Yeah, well, wait, how tall is the skeleton though? 'Cause I'm like damn near, like I'm down here 8 feet tall, so even him and holding it up, I'd still just see a huge shadow from probably.
Skeletons do not get fatigued. So in all reality, you could say forever.
So wait, you also use the
Hold
torch
on.
as like a weapon to set someone on fire or something?
Theoretically.
There's a couple of checks, that's possible.
And,
Take a bonus action to perception check on the
cool.
room. that you're
I'm
looking
cool
into.
with that.
Yeah. So
It's
Keep in
close,
mind-
don't have resistance.
Keep in mind for future reference. To take out an item is a move action.
I think I want to get
You
along
can
with the
take
guy.
out a torch
I don't want him to
and light it while you're moving.
Yes.
You have advised it that that's what you would do.
If you were standing still, you'd use a move action.
I don't know, I rolled the perception, I'll be glad.
Oh, can I go with him?
Well, you didn't, so
That's on the highway.
you can't retroactively after he starts making checks. If you wanted to go with him, the time to do so was before he started rolling. No.
To be honest, I thought that.
Well,
That's why I didn't move in there when he was doing the
so you get into this room.
Sorry.
You get into this room, and there's webbing all over the wall, webbing along the floor, webbing on the ceiling, and attached to all four corners
Oh, it doesn't have that much.
are what look like giant freaking cocoons.
It's got 12 total for the whole lot. For the whole, yeah, so it's not that much. No, it's
Oh,
just
great,
total.
we let him into the room of the corpses. Nice.
Looks like some hearts.
By himself.
He's
What's
definitely
that?
gonna be corpses.
Less than a
Oh my God.
monster.
I need D20.
Like, okay, so
I guess you have to save up your allowance.
Oh, the game of card.
I'm guessing if I were to haul her back to them,
I have an odd feeling
that
this
they
would be
were
like
like dead bodies and whatever, they'll probably alert the spiders and then it attack.
If there's any spiders in this room,
Is gonna be,
you don't know that there are spiders in this room. You haven't seen any.
You've just seen
Surprised they're not
giant
even
paw
a supervisor.
I got it, Luke.
I'll haul her to Zenith to
That'd
come
be
over
the-
here because
it's
I
like-
probably need this now.
Well, I've never been to that, so I don't know what they're around is, but I know the 32nd one's pretty good. Even when they aren't pushing down, they're pretty good.
Okay, check it.
But yeah, I know full well what it's like when nobody's looking.
Why are we splitting up the party?
Because we're following the rules of a horror flick.
Pretty much.
Rule 1.
I see not anything special in this room other than the, I guess, previously explained cocoons.
You want to make a perception check?
I already did.
Hold on, I gotta figure out which way I'm going. Yeah, I'm staying where I'm at.
Re-roll that mouse off your using.
No, it's just anything over 10 was gonna go that way, anything under 10 I was gonna stay here, so.
What if you rolled exactly 10? I was all like yakking
It's okay, I still have a presence with you too.
Your skeleton suddenly shifts where it's standing and sheds light on a different portion of the room. Make another perception check.
Oh.
For both of you.
Oh.
Nope. I can't fucking win here.
Bitch, I'm at 10 now. I rolled an 11 the last time. Nope.
I'm gonna give it to you, damn it.
Hey, didn't you roll a 14 on your first perception?
Nope.
Oh, nothing here. We should turn around.
Oh, no.
The skeleton gets a perception check, damn it.
Oh boy, it has a negative 4.
I'll go for my skeleton, I guess.
Roll it up.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's only a negative 1.
15 minus 1, so we got 14, I guess.
Close enough.
14 will do it!
My Scully Bob's got a 10.
That's where the spider was.
Ah. No, I'm not. No.
Like, oh shit.
Every 3 half strider, half
secretly
spider
rolled an
things
E4.
over, looking at you, being like,
Busted up. So it's like that moment when I stepped behind the Goliath. Perfect.
I knew I could
you're
get.
in
I
the
knew.
neighborhood.
I knew.
I knew I could count on you.
I knew. I knew I could get my big skeleton sooner or later. Kick.
It's armored.
And it knows defeat.
So if I do die, couldn't you just use your spell thing to bring me back to undead and then
No, not
release
yet.
me?
And then abuse you, yes.
Give him one more level and things get sporty.
Yeah, things get.
Besides, there's a waiting list.
There is a waiting list.
Are we gonna be level 6 by then?
I can tell you this. The second people are undead, I become the wizard player.
What's up?
Isn't the dragon like CR6?
Maybe.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's not.
Maybe.
It could be a lightless strider and then the CR with
Could have
0.
fooled me.
Maybe Dritz decided not to kill it, just to take 2 of its arms as a trophy.
Take its arm, cut out its throat.
trophies. He kills things of law. He's just like, oh fuck you.
He takes all of his legs.
So, in the
You see
corner,
him vivisected on the wall.
in the corner of the
That's
room,
those from-
you see, almost cast off to the side, a tube.
Is there a funnel on the end?
We found
No.
the internet.
You find a scroll tube cast with gold ends.
What's the word I'm looking for?
It's a trap.
Claimed.
So you say they see that.
For once, I will stealth roll.
Wait, that's
You know,
Are you good at stuff?
You could try.
Yeah, wait, what happens if I completely screw up the stealth thing?
Well, you wait for me to tell
the
you.
dancing spiders.
Because what I was thinking is,
Ritual spiders.
does my guy just go, I'm hiding?
You over there in the corner, don't look at me.
He goes, I'm
That's if you
gonna hide.
haven't seen.
I'm
I
right
send my
here.
skeleton in to go retrieve
You're
it.
on here.
I send my skeleton in to go retrieve it.
Okay. Your skeleton also comes back with a roll me 1d4. A 2 comes back with a quartz.
Oh, cool.
A stone of quartz.
A corpse, you say?
Quartz, as in Quartz. Son of a bitch.
Oh,
Did you just roll for another
What?
Another
No, I knew what was in there already. I just didn't know what was in the gem. I do now. As you touch the gem, you suddenly feel the ability to cast a spell you've only heard of, which you've never really thought of using yourself. Detect thoughts.
What? So you can read minds?
No.
Once.
Once.
Oh.
Only one.
Make me that Arcana check.
$16.
16. You know that what you were holding is something that was a new magical item that was created by the Deep Gnomes. What is known as a spell gem. And the scroll, I imagine you opened the scroll.
I definitely would have done the investigations to make sure it's not trapped and all that.
Go for it. As far as you can tell, it is not trapped.
The investigations is +4, so it would have been like 12.
As far as you can tell, it is not trapped.
I will check inside and see what's inside.
Inside is a scroll instructing you on the recipe and the method of how to make a spell gem.
This is so.
It also shows you which gems can be used to do which things. And also that you can spend time and place a spell of 2nd level or lower into that gem once the spell in it is used up. What's up?
So, am I gonna get that thing today?
We'll talk about that when it comes up, buddy.
I'm gonna roll a stealth check just to be safe.
Huh?
I'm gonna roll a stealth check just to be safe because we're all getting that in a minute. 10 plus 1. So,
11.
We're not stealthy.
yeah. My guy definitely is stealthy.
We whisper too loud to one another.
So what do you want to do in the room?
I'm going to collect all the webbing that I can find, and I'm also going to cut open the
The cocoons are filled with the desiccated corpses of deep gnomes. Or at
Can I
least,
search them?
or at least that's certainly what they look like, but you know, they are desiccated corpses.
Okay, but so, do they have like any armor and stuff on, like any pouches?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Or many straw victims.
Yeah.
They don't have those.
This is one that's 120.
I would safely assume within 30 feet.
I'm ready.
Your pocket.
Turn. 1 minute range is self and anything up to 30 feet. Surface thoughts, if you try to push deeper, I think they get a save.
Oh, okay.
You do that, Alex.
Cool.
Maybe I'll detect my thoughts. You can't exactly detect
Since he's
those
keeping his skelly bob nearby, I have enough light to actually read. I'm going to repeatedly read over this scroll.
Try to commit it to memory.
Yep.
In case something happens to it.
Yep.
Okay. Make me 3 intelligence rolls.
Natural 20. 21 and 22.
Yeah, I'd say you commit that shit to memory.
Perfect timing to have amazing rolls.
Hot damn.
I went think back.
Think back.
Make me one more Arcana check. Oh, that was the roll that mattered.
11.
That is not the roll you wanted.
Have no powers.
I have the information.
Yeah.
I was giving you the Arcana roll for the theory of what you could do with that, really.
I thought I already had.
So that's what was in the room. You guys moved to rejoin everybody?
Yeah.
Yep. What do you tell them?
Nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't even really matter that much.
There's a bunch of dead things in the room over there.
Yeah.
As I'm holding this document.
And there's a man holding a document. It said he found a room full of dead things.
Really?
They stay in.
They're most definitely going to stay dead.
He didn't help them along.
Help them
Actually,
actually.
if you can bring nutrients back to life, what happens if one is like melted into a pool? You still bring it back to life?
Depending on what it means.
Like just a puddle of stuff.
But no, technically.
You can try, but
Come back. Yes.
If it's a puddle, I can't technically bring it back. Because at that point, it's no longer a corpse.
Shadow Blade lasts.
Oh, by the way, do you need that thing in here?
No.
Not yet.
No. Doesn't last until you
In
turn
fact,
it
at the
off.
beginning of every combat, you should be setting it down.
Or maybe it's like can.
And then before we travel too far, you pick it back up.
Shadow Blade is concentration up to 1 minute.
How much should we? Is that kind of the second level spell?
That is a second level spell, yes.
Put into.
Shadow Blade is not racial.
How much rebuke?
Hellish Rebuke is racial.
Would that count as a spell slot?
No. It counts as a racial ability. It does not consume a spell slot.
So like darkness is racial.
And once you hit level 5, it would be a racial for you. But it is not currently. I'll take care of it, Luke. Thank you.
I didn't say anything.
You were about to. I got it. Too many people on the same topic. Feels like people coming down on you and berating.
Say anything.
Moving on. So you guys now know there are things up here. It's been a while. So new perception and new stuff.
That is a 19.
You see them? They are still.
Oh, that was
All kinds of
my stealth.
20.
Wow.
That is that 13 again.
I should not be very much in the back.
They do not see you because disadvantage from your cloak.
18 perception.
There be spiders.
Awesome.
It's the one that looks like a big spider.
No.
How many spiders are there?
It appears that there are 4 this time.
Oh, I see the spider.
How close are they to each other?
They are up in alcoves all around the room. There's like little side passages that they can just go in and up and around.
And nobody knows Auron anymore.
Who?
The speech of window.
Yeah, I took undercommon.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. If you don't have undercommon, you're in the Underdark. You're in for a world of hurt.
That's cool.
Initiatives then.
Actually,
Okay.
14.
Spider.
8. Ouch.
No.
I got
Didn't need to move because
16 plus 1, so 17.
What'd you get, bud?
17?
Nick?
16.
I got one better.
Alex? Tony?
22.
Luke?
12. 8.
All right. Top of the order. is Tony.
You got one.
Where's the scooters?
They're up in the ceiling. Can't quite make out their current locations, but you do know they're up there.
You're
Everybody else kind of took a chance to move forward, and Tony didn't get that chance. So if you'd like to position yourself more accordingly before your turn begins, I will allow it.
Well, I probably would have stayed next to him. So. 15.
Okay.
Fuck your mother! Oh, sorry. Fuck your mother!
I love this so much.
I believe the phrase we're looking for is vicious mockery.
Anything else, Tony?
And ready in action.
To do what? With
To
what happens?
fuck shit up when something gets within 20 feet of me.
20 feet, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
It's ranged.
By the way,
With something that's ranged.
the ceiling is 30 feet high.
So if it starts coming down,
Yeah.
tap it out of there.
Cool.
It's gonna be a hard roll.
Is there cobwebs all over?
Oh yeah, there's webbing all over the damn place.
Ectoplasm.
Oh, and as I move, I've
I've
released my book onto the floor.
It's just dragging behind you.
It's right beside me right now. It's
Okay.
an unattended object not carried or worn
Why does that matter?
because of a spell I may cast.
Which spell?
Range.
Catapult?
Range at the moment.
I'll allow it.
It's attached to you, so I don't know if
I forgot. Yeah, they should-
not worn applies to it.
I've been doing +2.
Well, it travels. It's only going to travel the 20 feet that's attached to my chain. So
I'll allow it.
otherwise, I might go with it.
Because my mental image is amazing right now. That is your turn, Tony?
Yeah, with my ready to action.
You have a way to
do
launch yourself
something.
into combat.
True.
So I will have the
Nothing
skeleton
more.
switch to his main crossbow
As we move forward.
as we move forward. And I'll probably go like right here next to this dude.
Okay, if you have light sensitivity, you have disadvantage on perception right now.
Oh.
And the torch.
The
Wait, no, that's torches won't do it.
Torches
It's
aren't
sunlight
there.
only.
I don't know if you have.
Probably will.
He does.
There's a reason
He's not. He's Goliath.
There's a reason
He doesn't even have
first
torches.
battle. I took the opportunity to.
Okay, so can I see any of the spiders?
You can see them kind of, if you look up, they
No, you can't clearly see them.
Okay.
almost like a catacomb labyrinth up on the ceiling.
He's preluding to the fact you can't really make it out. You know they're here, but you can't see them.
So I'll go, I guess right there, and I guess in my
Just
turn.
tossed it.
You want to ready in action in case something gets into melee range with you to attack it.
Don't I already have that though, like automatically?
Well, with full arm mastery, yes. And that's
That
what
is
you're,
a different attack.
it is still a reaction though.
Yeah, can I ready?
No,
like
there's a difference
double
between
blade?
a readied action and a.
Reaction.
But a ready to action uses your reaction generally.
Okay, so could I ready like a double blade?
I was gonna say PhD on that one.
Yeah.
They're two different actions.
You can ready an attack action. on
Yeah,
it.
so I'll just ready my double blade attacking again. Wait, could you just set the cobwebs on fire then? Or no?
If you had a way to do so, they're not cobwebs. They're full on spider webs.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean you can't set them on fire.
I'm gonna have the skeleton try to set them on fire.
With what?
The torch.
Oh,
does it?
And you can tell the skeleton walk around and start burning webs.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that then. So then, does he still stay there, or should I move him further in?
What's up?
Flammable object.
It takes up your reaction.
Tony?
Firebolt takes up your reaction.
Because
It's not your turn. It's not your turn next. It's Nick's
that's
turn
gonna be
next.
overpowered for Polar.
Yeah, you got one over there.
So I see these alcoves, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to prestidigitation
Okay.
fire inside of them.
Because you can light something on fire with prestidigitation.
No, it's just an illusion.
Oh.
It's just to make the spider half freak out, maybe it reveal itself.
You could just be a dick and just get all the spider webs. Be like, and clean up the place.
I don't think it works quite that way.
We've been using it to clean the butt.
Clean a small, like 5-foot area, but not a.
I think it's actually more than a 5-foot area. It's a 20
I'm
mile
gonna boost
radius.
that spell to level 9. I'm gonna clean
It's
this entire
20 square
dungeon.
feet for prestidigitation.
Yes, it's that clean is done good. So our OCD clean freak it.
No.
That used to be a system in 3.5. You can take faults. They will give you a feat, but they will affect you pretty terribly.
1, 2, 4.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, the idea there is that I'm going to make it look like there's an eruption of flame happening within that spot.
And then there is gonna be.
And
Like a shower of sparks.
Commie bastards.
You create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect, such as a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor. You instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. You chill, warm, or flavor.
Makes a small
You
campfire.
color, small mark, or
Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing.
a symbol.
so basically I'll say,
You create the appearance.
appearance of
That's the spell you need to get.
Tony, are you looking up what webs are and showing it around to everyone at the table?
Oh yeah, I've read this.
No, bonfire. It has a range of 60 feet.
Create bonfires in a freaking amazing
It has a
spell.
range of 60 feet. What do
I
you do? I
know.
create a bonfire above his head about 60 feet. Well, what would it do? Well, it would fall, and then you take falling damage from the fire and then fire damage.
No.
Falling.
It just reminds me of the old.
No, the bonfire has to be anchored to something.
That reminds me of the old like paint meme of
You still need
This
No,
is
no, you're gonna put a
older.
bonfire.
this is how I thought summon instrument worked.
That's
summon crap.
bonfire on a grenade launcher.
No.
You are just open.
You can.
Put a bonfire.
Anyway,
Wood.
let's
Yeah.
try and. So that is what you're doing for your turn.
The goal is to intimidate it. Make
Oh,
it, or
yeah.
rather scare it out.
Okay.
I want to. The idea there is to get it to come out of the alcove.
You're
To
gonna yell
reveal
at it at
itself
deep
and
speed?
expose itself.
You're gonna
So
yell
they
at
have to make a wisdom check of some kind. Is that right? Huh?
14 is
They rolled a
fine.
16.
Okay.
Unless you're
It's roasting
unless you're desecrating for that. Because your desecration would give you your success.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, you see it do this.
I'm trying to think of how many times I've got for the day because
Think your intelligence modifier times per
the
day.
number of times equal to your spellcasting ability modifier before taking a long rest. So I can do it 4 times a day.
Wait,
Yeah.
do you have light?
I don't need light.
Oh, okay.
Nick,
I'm just asking if you had it.
you can see the spider itself, right? Sort of.
No, we're told that we can't see them directly.
Several times.
So does my skeleton setting the cobweb things or spike webs on fire help at all or not so much?
He can start to do that.
Would it give it disadvantage because there's actual things getting caught on fire?
There's a skeleton dragging a torch against the side of the wall.
If
And
the
it seems
fire
to
had
happen.
reached the place you put your sparks, I'd say yes.
Well, wait, couldn't I just throw the
But
torch
are
over
you using the desecrate?
No, I'm gonna save it.
Drop it on the
I'm saving it.
Bring it up there.
I'm saving it for the driver.
We are going to play it, be fair though, and give the disadvantage. A spider scrambles out.
Hooray.
right before its turn, and it is now, if you're done, Alex's turn.
Firebolt away.
Okay.
Ceiling?
Yeah, do you want to do it to the ceiling because that's where all them are?
Oh yeah, ceiling. 17 to hit.
You hit.
So, could you like?
You hit a portion of web.
One of your,
It's the spell.
like anything, it's like the
Does
bottom.
it-
ignites?
Does it ignite since it's flammable?
Yeah.
Of course, it's vulnerable 5.
Oh, okay.
It has vulnerability to fire damage, so a portion ignites.
And then it spreads.
It can spread. It doesn't happen right
It's
away.
not like this course of action.
It doesn't happen right away.
Are they gonna last quick in a firebolt again?
No,
this
don't-
is
don't-
smoke
don't
and
waste
fire
quicken.
in a cave.
Don't
Yeah,
waste
I would
quicken.
wait until the dryer. The way it sounds actually been rich.
Hey, we all know there's a big baddie here.
Sorry, the spell's already been cast. It's on fire.
Yeah.
In a
Well, it's a
cave.
cantrip. So
We have a fire in a cave.
So wait, couldn't I just pick up the skeleton and throw him into one of the alcoves on the ceiling?
Get up there.
Yeah, like
That's a lot further than you can reach.
Oh,
Or in the catapult launch the
Dude, that's not a bad
A
idea.
medium untended object, it's a person, kind of, sort of.
Actually, it has to be up to 5. It can only be up to 5. Oh, shit.
Okay, so that's your turn, Alex? Okay, huh?
You know, like the nose up there with the prison.
You can, yeah, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna find my.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's another one that I'm missing. My one where I wrote everything.
So we just I know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because it was 2 pounds heavier because it's made out of stone.
Tony.
My turn again?
No.
The spiders are gonna come because I threatened your mom?
No. You're not a bard anymore. Vicious Mockery doesn't work that way.
However, at the moment, you are.
What's your AC, Tony?
18.
And you will.
Hits.
What hits?
I'll let you know in a moment.
And I'm
Kelza.
No crap.
The shame.
Natural 20.
Nope. They have a -10.
No, they don't. It doesn't matter. It's still a natural 20.
Oh man, if I was a monk right now,
Luke!
I
No. And Alex.
Yes.
Yes.
Nothing is actually coming down to attack you guys. As web shots come out of the ceiling.
Fuck you.
All right, everybody who got hit,
That's it.
you're all restrained.
What?
Firebolt myself.
You are
Of course,
restrained.
the one time.
You have the restrained aspect. On your turn, you can, on your,
I can use dragon breath.
hold on. As on your turn, you can make a strength check to try and break out of it.
Mine's a minus
Oh, I would
1.
probably do that. I got a +4. I'd be set. Well.
A strength check. I'd let you use athletics because that's generally how that would work.
Oh, so then wait, that +5 then?
Well, you're literally trying to brute force these webs that are pinning you now.
Sweet.
So we're not, or we're just where we're at. Right?
Yeah, you didn't take any damage
I'll
from
bet
it.
you a good question.
Hmm?
Who's got some questions on this?
Okay, is there a problem?
No. How about you know?
Yeah, no.
All right, for who besides myself is restrained?
Me.
All right,
I got hit by a fucking.
Alex, I think, is restrained.
You're gonna.
Yeah.
hold on.
They have to get through a lot to get. What's wrong, Tony?
Oh, I'm letting them know. You have 0 movement. You can't move. Attack rolls against you are at advantage, and attack rolls that you do are at disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity throws also. That's restrained.
Yep. However, there are only 4 of them, and that was their action. So, but they have certainly revealed themselves, and you can see where they are on the ceiling.
Well, does that mean I can make my attack then? Since
They're 30 feet away.
Oh yeah, it was specific in that exact moment. So
I also, as soon as you said that, I said they're 30 feet away. I did give you that window.
yeah, well, I was also thinking I was going to catapult my car.
Up to 60 feet is with disadvantage.
You, by the way, you were at the limit of their range before they take disadvantage. So
Would that be disadvantage?
no, if they're at their short limit, they're not at disadvantage. If they go over 30 feet, they're at disadvantage. 31 feet.
I have one of the skeletons scattering and get on his shoulders and then just raise him up and let him set the roof on fire.
You could, but that's a lot of balancing checks, and skeletons are not very good at anything.
Yeah, never mind. Wait, couldn't
And
they
you
show the goblin all the way up there? Because he's light as fuck.
If he was okay with that.
I'm a little bit restrained right now.
Oh yeah, me too.
You're
So I believe this is initiative order.
Throw a torch.
Yeah.
You have that gathered.
Oh,
so you
Jesus
can
Christ.
actually.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Rashosh's turn. Who was restrained again?
wait. Oh yeah, we're still on initiative. order.
Goblins are awesome. She's gonna come over and break you out of your webbing.
Yay. She rip it in half.
There's nothing that says someone else can't rip webbing off of you. So
Interesting.
you want to have this argument right now, man. So that's 13. Luke is 12. That webbing
Already.
got awfully close.
It did. And I can see the fire in front of me is unfortunate.
Oh, the thing that caught fire up there, is it shedding light like a torch up there yet, or is it still?
Well, fire, things like caught on fire would at least give 15 feet, if not the full 30.
What, light?
You've effectively ignited a 5-foot area of webbing on the ceiling. That will spread every turn, as far as I can tell.
So, what I'm going to do first is I need to double check this. What kind of action would it be? Like, I know I can drop my shield as a free action.
Yep.
In order to pick it up again next turn, what action would that be?
I'd let you do it as a move or as part of a move,
Okay.
because you can draw a weapon as part of a move. I don't see why you can't pick something up off the ground as part of a move.
Okay. Wanted to double check that first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my shield as I use Dawnbringer to cut the webbing off of Goliath. Just because I think that would work, wouldn't it?
No.
Would it?
Well, hold that thought. There's a school of thought on this stuff, which is probably a school of thought in your favor.
Here's hoping.
Clerics go to school.
Everyone goes.
No, I mean like.
You can't. This stuff does have an AC.
Okay.
It does have hit points, so you can't attack it.
Okay.
If it was fire, it'd be a lot easier. But did you hit an AC of 10?
I got a 10.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're good. Roll your damage. Your minimum damage is 3. No, 4.
8.
You destroy the webbing.
Awesome. And now, as part of my movement, what I'm going to do. Wait, wait, no, I can't. Wait,
Why are you
just
opposed?
did.
Holy fuck, that's a lot of money.
What I'm going to do is I'm going.
What is that?
Water. Yeah, we drink water the whole time.
So it's not booze?
I am going.
Well, that's blackberry brandy.
Oh, yeah.
It's Everclear.
I would never.
we wouldn't be letting you leave if that was blackberry brandy, man. We'd be like, hand your keys over right the hell now.
Okay, so
Do you want to go to the ER? Because that's how you go to the ER.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to because I don't plan on actually moving it this turn. I'm going to reach in my pouch, pull out a torch, and hand it to the fighter and say, "Here, throw this up there."
Grab it and toss it up into a hole. That's away from the fire that already started, so you can start another fire.
You could do that, yeah. You could try to throw it up there.
Oh, okay.
But if you're going to try and throw something that's not meant to be thrown, you're going to have disadvantage. Not preclude you from running it over to the wall or throwing it at the wall, which also has webbing on it.
Yeah, well, I have a skeleton like this wall with fire.
And there's a spot 30 feet.
So basically,
here.
have it passively go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, lighting the wall on fire as it goes.
You know, the sand one in the room here is like underground cave fire.
The deed has been done.
Yeah, that's what you're trying to do.
But in like 18 different voices as the sentence goes on.
Lisa gonna die. How's your car, Mom?
I think I will try to throw it and work up into the ceiling.
What's the ultimate goal? We're gonna set the Underdark on fire.
I will reiterate this. When you throw something that is not meant to be thrown past 10 feet or 20 feet, you have disadvantage on that throw.
How high will I have to roll to make a magnet? Pretty much like a natural or something.
Okay, so I would at least require a 15.
With disadvantage.
But
You have,
throwing something, you use your strength modifier.
so you would need an 11.
Did it!
Aren't thrown weapons? Thrown weapons use dex? Don't they use strength?
Yeah.
Well, so a hand axe can use either dex or strength.
But a normal.
But normal thrown weapon is dex.
Yeah. However, there's nothing that says you can't walk over to the wall and set it on fire, and then every turn from here on out, that fire will spread, because that's what fire does.
Yeah. I'll move over here and start setting this on fire.
When it is your turn, no
Oh,
certainly.
sorry.
Stephen has still not gone to go, and Luke, did you end your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Stephen, it is your turn. I understand you're eager to do the things.
Yeah.
I'm totally right there with you, man. GGFO!
And I'm gonna take 2 shots at one of them.
Wait, we can see them now?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's fire on the ceiling now.
Oh.
There's fire on the ceiling now, and they've come out of their alcoves to take pot shots at you.
and one of the walls is
Are you interested about where they're at?
fire.
27.
On the ceiling? Yeah, I can do that. I have 4 for you. This is not a base spider. It's just what I have to use. These things are not on the ground floor with you. They are elevated.
Well, we could do
This, I'll shoot this one for, it was a 27 and
I
16.
suppose, yeah, that would work.
that way we know they're.
It'd be amazing if I had the clear stands.
Oh, yeah.
Enough of them to do that. That'd be awesome. But that's not what we.
27 and 16.
You both miss. Hey, dude. This is your extra shot because of Dread Ambusher.
This one's just a regular shot.
This is your
Sneak
first
attack.
shot of the turn.
Yes.
Of the encounter, so you get Dread Ambusher, don't you?
I get that on my second attack.
Oh my god. Oh.
So that's 6.
Which
10.
one?
Said this one.
That one.
Oh,
One of them is.
Twins.
Were. So which one are you shooting?
They can be again.
So you did 10 to green.
I did 19 total green.
One of these things is not like the other.
Is that your turn then?
This is dead.
Yes.
Tony,
My turn?
your turn. I don't suggest catapulting yourself to the ceiling.
No, I can't. I'm well over 5 pounds. I throw a witch hat on myself and cackle and point at the one that's the face.
You're witch bolting?
Yep.
Which ball are you using?
Yes.
That's how I channel the witch, is I put a witch hat on.
Because goblet logic.
One that has a special cutout for your mohawk.
Usually. Sash.
No, this one. No, the hat itself.
I need to just research it.
Like I said, a special cutout for your mohawk.
That's one of the reasons why I bought this one. I wanted the wireless charging feature.
Wireless charging is pretty cool. Especially when you get a quality wireless charger that doesn't
18?
burn itself out. If you have a case on it.
Oh, that detail again. Tony.
Huh?
I think you forgot it.
All right, well, no, until it dies, that's what I'm doing. It keeps cackling.
And that's concentration.
Concentrate.
Keep laughing.
4 lightning damage.
Cool.
Ooh, make that roll. That's a first level spell.
Yep.
Or that's a cantrip.
That is not
No.
a cantrip.
That is not a cantrip at all, Tony.
Oh yeah, never mind, it is.
But
I was about to be like,
no,
that would be
no
the most
shenanigans.
overpowered.
Why not?
Because I didn't roll a natural 1.
I'll help you with that.
Witch bolt being a cantrip would be overpowered as all hell.
You really want
Gotta
to
take a
waste
5
your
foot
magic?
step.
Can I see the market?
What? Did you need him to be there?
I needed him to not be there.
Well, he gets to eat it now.
I'll allow that.
Well, you said don't go there and moved in, then I moved out.
What are you rolling? Do you want to?
Okay, so who's still bound? Alex and.
No, I got broken.
No, gives a fuck
All right,
about
2 of 3 have broken out of being restrained.
I'm fine
It's
staying
now. It is now your turn, Kelzog.
So I'm gonna follow along the wall and just keep lighting on fires.
Okay, the light a wall on fire is an action. Not just gonna be able to.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so then how would I do this?
Why not? I mean, you're just
You guys
touching
aren't
the
getting
wall
a hold
and
of my
dragging it. That's your
instrument.
movement, though.
Yeah.
That's for
So,
mine straps.
because I can use an action or I can move, right?
You can do both, really. So you want to. So if you want to do that, you're gonna probably move to an area of the wall and light that on fire.
Yeah, I'll go over to the corner and light this corner on fire while I screech like a pterodactyl.
30 feet.
Oh, okay,
He
we
was
should
talking a
do.
little bit.
And I
I've created a monster and I don't even know what it is yet.
screech like a
Circle
pterodactyl while I
of,
set it on fire.
Hey, I just got a question. This firework
Glad they
started.
did.
Yeah.
Technically, it's gonna go into
It
the
used to be
alcoves
like,
they
oh,
used to move around
make
in
it safe.
there that are webbed.
Technically, it could, yes.
We could just sit out here and wait for things to flee.
But we don't get the fat loose.
How fast does fire spread, by the way?
You know, if you want to if you want to take the chance for the drider to follow you the hell out, because it can walk wherever the hell it really wants, and then to ambush you when you're sleeping, go for it. I would never do that to you guys.
Lies.
The whole thing.
Especially when you're likely
The
bonus
driver's mind is his 30 home records.
But that's your turn. You're setting something on fire?
Yeah, I'm screeching like a pterodactyl.
Cool. Your turn, buddy.
Okay, I take out one of those red beads.
Red beads.
In here, on the ceiling.
Oh, right, that thing.
Oh god, oh my.
More fire.
Pick that up from inside there.
There was a necklace.
Oh my gosh,
I'm a-
fireball.
Do I need to require an attack roll?
Nope, it's
No.
your AoE effect.
You are you're throwing a thing. That's.
Okay, fine.
I'm not gonna make you roll an attack roll for that. You don't do an attack roll for fireball.
Oh, that didn't roll nearly as high as I would like, but.
I think how the thing works anyway is when you hold it and throw it, it turns into the fireball.
There you go.
Wait, could my character get some of those?
They're really not that common to find, but
No, like if he steals or finds anything, it's a legendary item. That's how I have this cloak in his hand. Stripped and a guard. Without him noticing.
I'm trying to hear what you're saying, Alex, but I can't over everyone else
Where's
talking.
unseen servants?
Where is unseen servant? Why do
That
you
is a
need to
good
know?
question.
Why do you want to?
That is a good question.
Why do you need to know?
It's unseen.
So only 24.5 damage.
Okay. One of them dies.
Excellent.
one?
Did we ever come up with a save for that?
Not particularly. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was using my save. I'd be okay with that.
I can imagine. You're 14, would it be?
14? Now, I mean, mind you, if you let me corrupt it.
No, I'm not gonna let
Full
you.
bleed, corruption. Oh.
There is so much note going on right now.
Corruption a cantrip.
No, it's an innate ability.
Motherfucker. They made a save. They have a +3 dex.
Well, it's still only half damage.
Oh, one of them still dies.
Please tell me it's not the one that I'm cackling at.
Which one did you cackle at?
The phase spider.
Oh no.
Oh, I throw a
That's the one that I
basically
shot.
throw a fireball, and you watch one go. Bah!
Why are they up there? Because they're on the ceiling.
The dancing on
Well,
the ceiling. 3
wait.
of them were.
Does it burn the webs away? And do
No.
they lose their grip because the web got burned away?
Yes.
Some of the webbing can get burned away. Yes, it's a 20-foot radius, but the ceiling is a lot more than 20 feet.
The sad thing is,
Well, the thing is,
with the
it's
way
funny,
they're
it
placed,
covers this 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then
Yeah,
5,
That's a diameter. What you're doing there is a diameter.
These webs are about
It's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah. It's also an explosion, so it won't catch anything on fire.
No, that is not how fireball works at all.
It actually wraps around edges and corners. And
Yeah.
and specifically in the spell, it states it ignites flammable objects.
the good news is the ceiling is 30 feet high, so technically, if we're doing this 3-dimensionally, I didn't have to worry about hitting you.
Period. He tosses this little tiny
It
bean, and all of a
ignites
sudden,
flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. So it does, in fact, ignite flammable objects. You have what? You have what? 6 more of those?
Yeah. Okay. I'll annotate. But yeah, I think I just burned away the spider web in the ceiling. Most of it, anyway.
With the spider web inside the alcoves and stuff, I don't think those are quite burned off.
Well, remember, 20-foot radius, so
Yeah.
this covers almost this entire room right here.
Yeah, that's true.
So there are really only spider webs on the walls anywhere you haven't burned yet.
Which is pretty much just in the corner, like on the opposite side of the room.
Yeah.
We're setting this.
But I was thinking about something, and so we're lighting all the webs on fire on the wall, so what's going on with the floor?
Soon.
So if it's a 20-foot radius, it's a 40-foot diameter, which means from any one point to another, it's 40 feet.
So they correct.
From any one point in the circle to the parallel point in a circle would be 40 feet.
Mhm.
And you threw it where?
To the ceiling at this point.
5th edition spell. It's free.
So it should come out to here on the ceiling.
You're gonna have.
Yeah.
It would stop
And the webbing will go away. I'm not gonna say they're just gonna all fall to their death.
Oh, I know. It's just one of those. I would like to see them make a check of some sort to stay on the ceiling, since
They were attached to something that's no longer in existence.
yeah.
You're good. I will roll for all of them though, because that would not be fair to me.
The dead one kind of fails.
One of them fails, and scramble, so long, right into fire. So I'm gonna give fire damage. That's using this cock.
Insert sheet
2 damage.
Insert sheet on the screen here.
No,
Yeah, one of them fell to the death. Oh, one burned up.
they're not that big. Trust me. If you guys want to fight Shelob, I can build that.
Oh,
That's gonna
I
be
thought
hell.
something. I'm like almost 8 feet tall, which means I was only like 2 feet under the explosion.
Remember, take note, it is on the ceiling, and
So it's
it's a sphere.
closest
Oh, yeah,
point to us.
okay.
So
It's still-
it would come towards you. You would feel the heat of it,
Yeah,
but you wouldn't actually be hurt by it.
Yeah.
Well, if it's 20-foot radius, then it would be.
But I'm also in the very corner.
You're in the very
so
corner, so you're fine.
I was good. So I was like, it would get close, but I'd be good.
By the way, right, that's going to be a thing in a moment.
Which one?
Top of the order yet?
Right?
No.
And I'll have my skeleton advance 10 feet, switching his sword to his hand crossbow, and take a shot at.
Wall scrambling?
Wait, which one's dead
Yeah, which one's dead?
and which one's dead?
Oh,
That one dead. That one's on the wall.
take a shot at the one that's on the wall.
It just caught some fire damage.
Clack. 18 to hit.
It's a hit.
5 points piercing damage.
Cool. Not liking life, but not dead.
That's a hand crossbow.
That's why I figured you'd behoove having that there.
Yeah, thank you. I was kind of wondering why you had that there for a bit, and I was like, oh, duh, I'm trolling you too.
Alright, I'm done.
Cool. Alex, your turn. You are restrained.
God, I'm still restrained.
You try and break out.
With a strength check.
3.
2. No, it might have 4.
So there's a part of me that doesn't want to do this.
No ball.
Do you know what spiders do? Things that are restrained.
I hope they.
They try to eat it.
They don't try. There are 3 of them. There is available prey.
Not sure.
There's magic.
Don't cut me out.
Do you have any verbal spells?
Did I do something wrong?
No.
Okay.
Don't stress.
Sidebars.
This was he's asking questions, and
Because
I'm
new.
yes, and I'm facilitating.
That's why he's sitting there. That's why we did things this way.
Yep. And anything.
No, you cannot cast spells while I don't believe you can cast spells while restrained because it requires component.
Yeah.
But I will check the spell for you because if it's just verbal, then
What spell is it?
hold on, I'll look it up, Tony.
Well, I got it at my.
It's fine. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, it's just really verbal. All you gotta do is be able to speak.
I'll check something else real quick here.
Just walk up to him right before he uses the spell to shove an apple in his mouth.
Fuck off, bitch!
Prepared action. Apple.
And when I get up,
Don't do it.
I'll be sure to use my first and second level spells to mark it.
Dude, I'll just use my double attack on you in one turn.
That's not cool.
You just talked about
That's
using
how
your
this party
spells for me to kill me.
Okay. If you want to burn a level 2 spell, Alex.
Misty Step is a second level spell, and
Okay, my turn.
Oh, look at that! You got out.
No.
Hey, you can
With
still move
that roll,
around.
that's still a 7.
No, you can't.
That's an 8.
You're
Really?
strange. You can't move. Your speed goes to 0.
Oh.
Restraint's a dick.
You can hop 1 foot per turn.
You move an inch per turn.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping he'd break out or someone would help him. Because somebody helped everybody else.
Got
Hey, there's more than one.
Sorry, my brain
command.
went to.
Things need to die. Threats. I need everyone to make me a con check.
Wait,
You know
already?
what this is.
it's smoke.
What do you mean already?
It's only been around.
No, it's been 2 or 3.
Okay.
And someone just did a lot of fire in a big freaking hurry.
Yeah, but it's only been 1 round since that.
Yep.
Still have
And
a
this
lot of
happens
smoke.
on their turn. It's now their turn.
19.
The save's not difficult.
I got 12.
Okay.
3.
You got a 3?
How do you?
For the love of okay.
Spider-Man?
Okay, okay. You have an ability that allows you to re-roll a d20. You do have an ability that does that. Since level 1.
Isn't that a tiefling ability?
No,
Sorcerer.
it is a sorcerer ability. The kind
I
of
didn't
sorcerer.
take that.
Yes, you did. It's part of Wild Mage. You just get it. Before you decide that, though, I won't count that roll because I need to read this to you first.
All this triggers wild magic.
Starting at level 1, blah blah blah. You can do things and change. You can to gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Once you do so, you have to finish a long rest before you can use the feature again. At any time before you regain the use of this feature, the DM can have you roll on the Wild Surge table immediately after you cast a spell of first level or higher. You then regain the use of this feature. So I can choose once to make you roll on the Wild Search table, and after that, you get the ability. You
Get it back.
you regain the use of the feature.
Not gonna use it? Okay.
You're joking. We're dealing with smoke. Right.
Alex, take 2 damage. It was a DC 10, guys. It's gonna ramp up as it goes, but like every turn.
I didn't pass either.
Okay, take 2 damage.
Nope.
Elves don't do con saves.
Well, casters.
That too.
By the way, so do we have to worry about the ground starting on fire or something?
No.
Okay, good. Because if we did, then I'd be running the hell out of there as fast as I could.
And then you run to the
Most
driver and
things, spiders don't build webs on the ground.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Not normal.
There, I sent suffocation rolls.
I have
Huh?
I
15
sent
of them.
suffocation rolls. Because technically, we have minutes before we have to start making that roll.
Moving on.
We haven't started holding our breath yet.
Yeah.
I suppose anyone has a grenade. Wall, wall, wall.
We already did that.
Several grenades have already been used.
I guess, wait, are these holes in the wall like actually there, or?
No, it's part of the artwork of the.
I was just wondering, since there was, I was had some mystery thing in there to figure out what's in there.
Fire.
No, not the fire.
Dude, I've lost fingers that way in
Whose
games.
turn is it?
Their turn.
And the whale of dragonborn!
Well, that's not it.
It hits 20 feet above you.
You don't like this shit? Another dragonborn!
Fuck you.
Other than that one. 2 in a row.
And that more random bit of ball.
18?
18. Or no, actually, because I dropped my shield, my AC is currently 60.
You are restrained. There's this little restrained. You're restrained buddies with Luke.
Don't kill me.
No. I get it. First one. Piss. Right in front. The hell?
Piggy wham.
Yeah,
Rashosh is going to be merciful.
No.
Coup de grace.
What? Huh?
She said she killed me.
If she has to heal you, now she's just cutting webs off of you. Oh man, maybe those could stay over your mouth.
Yeah.
That's funny how she didn't have to make a con save.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
She's a fish.
Warforged.
No, I,
Warforged.
you know, you said if she was a fish, she'd be dead soon. She's not in the water.
We have the Kuatoa here.
Kuatoa man. You ever hear of him?
Get your logic out of here. We don't play with logic.
They carry her around in a
Got the order
one of
yet?
those water things.
There is still, I believe. No.
Spider number 3.
They all kind of went. They're just one of them missed and one of them hit you and one of them missed as well. 2 nat ones. It is going to be Luke's turn. Oh, you have been restrained, good sir.
Not move.
Wait, can he use a strength check to unrestrain himself?
Yes, on his turn as an action.
You just say it's his turn.
Yes.
You did.
That might work.
What'd you get?
10.
Well, does he get to? Would it be a strength check or a save?
They say specifically strength check.
Okay.
However,
I just thought I'd ask because I don't know.
have proficiency in it.
Oh, okay.
You have athletics.
Bardic Inspiration says you succeed.
Sure about it.
Alright.
I might be doing that wrong.
Bardic Inspiration, I think, is just add a d4.
Yeah.
At this level.
D6. So it's not bad.
I was just,
Or a
I
D8.
couldn't remember if she does Bardic Inspiration and gives someone the ability to do the thing.
It adds to it.
It's
It's either a D8 or a D6 at this level.
He's gone, dude.
You hurt him, and
He
he went away
GTFO'd.
crying.
But I didn't get to eat him.
For the love of fuck, dude.
What? He's a mushroom.
We don't want to go near those mushrooms, though.
That was crap. They will.
Okay,
This one was
well,
friendly.
she used her action on him. Bonus action to you. So you will get to roll a d6 to add to your roll when next you choose to use it.
Okay.
So you choose to use it now. Free yourself.
Yes.
That's how you're going.
You roll a d6. I don't
You can
actually.
look up how to do it.
Yes, I did the right things.
That looks like a 4.
I'm learning as much as everyone else is here. That's why I don't always know every rule off the top of my head.
Oh, okay. Well, I just thought I'd help you with the suffocation thing.
So yeah, that's 4. That gives me a grand total of 14. I don't think
That is enough. The DC is 12.
Awesome.
They're CR1s. They're not meant to be difficult to break out of. It's just
Unless you have a crap strength.
Yes, against sorcerers, these are
You
outrageous.
need to bench press more
You need to work out with Nunu.
yeah, right.
God, you're fucking lifting trees and shit.
Let me show you how the dwarves do it.
I
The
don't lift
dwarven-
the tree off the
Dwarven werewolves, cause fuck
Let
you.
me show you the dwarven backflip.
The dwarven backrope?
Backflip.
I like mine. It's more
Nick,
disturbing.
so can you remember how to do that?
All right. So,
Alright.
that was her bonus action to give you the thing.
Alright.
That was your action. You don't get one this turn.
Doesn't he get to move?
He can, yes. I mean, a standard action. He doesn't get one because you have to spend the turn breaking out of webbing. That's the other dickish thing about these guys is
Yeah.
they don't even give you a save with the restraint. It's does it hit? Yes, you're restrained.
Are you?
Well then,
Like Eldritch.
Well,
kind of like it though.
I'm going to pick up my
Don't
shield
pick
as I
action.
move.
okay.
And move to
Chewing on your teeth.
Yeah, like I just saw you pull your face away from it, and then I noticed it's
I'm not expressing it very well here,
I
but
was like,
there are spiders moving toward the
I know you're
restrained
not.
type.
I'm trolling at you.
I'm sorry, I should have explained that a little better.
the only thing I have at the moment would it still requires a standard action. No.
Which is what?
Stick one of my cantrips.
Sacred Flame.
Really?
What I'm getting at is last session, and not last turn, he was still restrained, and the spiders began moving towards the restrained prey thing. If that's your choice to move away from him, that's your choice.
Get the fuck
But
out of here.
he's gonna get fucked. Oh wait, no, Rashosh cut him out.
Yeah.
So he's not restrained.
But they still went that direction.
Oh yeah.
There was a very great deal of.
There's also the fact that with our little Birdman now being within the radius of the sunlight.
That's up to you, dude.
Tony, do you want the last piece of pizza?
No, go for it if you want it. I'm full. My medicine makes me full.
What? I did some of that medicine.
Right?
It's awesome. It means I eat less.
I love it.
He's going to move to here, putting him just out of the sunlight. And he's still got a bead on
I love how
spiders.
you're so worried about the cloak and not worried about your vision. It's a joke, dude. It's a joke.
Well, isn't he still outside of it though?
Besides, the cloak needs an hour in daylight, so.
It's not personal, dude. It's just a joke.
I gotta make a choice, one or the other.
Okay.
Either way, I'm fucking somebody's day. Because I have a sword of sunlight.
One way or the other, I'm gonna fucking.
When we're in dark.
Oh yeah. Oh, haha.
There.
Cause fuck you, dude.
The wind.
Your turn.
So those spiders are still around?
Yeah, they're along.
Wait, did I get skipped? Because
No,
I swear
you're-
he's
you're
had two
top.
turns already.
Which one looks the most turd?
So have you, dude.
Well, I was gonna say after the spiders moved
Oh
down,
yeah, never mind.
You have two. You
I
can
forgot
roll
that I
it.
went in there and said I'm gonna fuck your mother to everybody.
Which cackle?
And then witch cackle.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm waiting for my turn to come around.
You are top of the order.
I know. Well, I'm just saying I'm waiting. Are you the last one? I
No,
hope.
this isn't my turn. I'm rolling an 8.
Yeah, you're the end.
Ah.
Luke just left.
Jesus.
It's
All right. I am going to.
I'm trying.
Shooting the most injured looking one. 24.
That's pain.
You rolled a what?
24.
You definitely hit whatever your turn.
Do I get
What is it?
to
Is it a hand crossbow or a crossbow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it a crossbow or a hand crossbow?
light crossbow?
Light crossbow?
Just regular crossbow. Like they all come out the same.
I like this soundboard so much.
That is 10, 12 points.
Dead
The
spider.
dagger, and you can find it. No, which one was it? The red one? Please say it was the red one.
Yeah, the red one was the one with more damage.
It's totally the red one.
Good.
Okay. All right.
And I use my move action.
I appreciate it.
I'm moving over to where my arrows are.
And I. That was my crossbow while I'm moving.
Okay.
And I had just
Tony.
positioned myself to where you were not in the sunlight.
My
For
turn?
an hour.
Yeah.
And then I can just break line of sight with it.
2 lightning damage.
Zap.
That's still kicking.
Kills off.
Yeah, I will have the skeleton use its hand crossbow to shoot at it.
Cool. Roll it.
Fuck.
How do you roll d20, sir?
That is oh crap, my bad. Grabbed the wrong dice. I don't know.
I rolled a 12.
Oh. 9 plus nothing. 4. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
you had your proficiency.
I'm gonna say that since they don't have webbing and proper footing, their AC goes down by 1 and you hit.
Okay.
Well, you can just give him advantage.
I prefer that he hits.
3.
Plus 2 is 5. Which one were you shooting?
There's only one left.
No, there's this one who's crawling around the walls. He's Alex.
Oh,
And then there's this one.
yeah, we'll shoot that one.
Okay. You shot which one?
The green one.
Okay, you shot the green one. It's not liking life, but he's still there. What else you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna have him move closer.
And what are you doing with Pelzar?
And
I am going to so I can move. plus an action.
You can move and do an action, yes.
Okay, so now I want to throw the torch at that corner of the wall.
Yep.
So that way it lights on fire. And then I'm gonna come over
And then
here
I
and
think
place
it was
myself
sufficiently on fire.
You think?
Yeah, but that was the only corner that wasn't on fire, so I had to get it.
Because we have to be
Completion.
OCD.
Wasn't even.
You done, bud?
Oh, yeah, I'm good, man.
Nick.
Okay, I'm gonna have this skeleton go ahead and switch to a sword. Wait, is anybody restrained still?
Yes.
Nope.
Him, I thought. Oh, you're not anymore?
Tiefling screen?
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, then he'll just keep his hand crossbow out. Come over here, shoot the green spider.
Shoot the other skeleton.
That there be 23 to hit.
That definitely is a hit.
That's 4 damage.
Okay.
How's the green one looking?
Green one is dead.
Oh, excellent.
You want to bring that over?
And then I'm going to use toll on the last spider.
Okay.
14?
Yep.
Save.
Its AC normally goes up to 1.
Oh, wait, that's it. Wrong die.
Every kill is stronger.
5.
It did not save and dies. And at that moment,
Oh, which one died? The one up there?
The last
one.
And with that, I put my witch hat away.
What does the dragonborn say? Hell,
oh,
we're not dying.
Oh.
well then, that happened.
Dragon.
Luke, I need you to make me a con save.
Oh, no.
Turn around and see a naked dragon.
That is half naked. 16.
You make the save. So you only take 20 damage.
Holy.
The fuck did he see?
The son of a bitch fell on me.
The son of a bitch is in the other room with a longbow and critted him. I'm it's fucking nat 20 for the opening act.
Plus what?
Huh?
Oh, wait.
That's 7 doubled is 14 and poison damage of 6. So boom.
Unicorns.
No, dude.
I have tricks you right here.
You turn to look the other direction and boom. Like a rocket from the other side. Just saying. Nope. And this is completely in character for Driders because they fucking hate dwarves and you're wearing board and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're supposed to be people who drow who proved themselves of great valor and strength and power, or they just someone really hated you. And they generally revere loss to some degree. Unfortunately, you can tell one thing very quickly, Luke. That's a male dragon.
Oh, well, that evil laugh was on key then.
That is fucking rare.
Very. But because of the new changes they made, the 5th edition, where it could be a thing of honor, and you failed your test of honor, basically, then it can be males now. Nick is not in position. Never mind.
Well, the bird is on his shoulders. Nick can still see.
Oh, right. Okay, cool then. Nick, I need you to make me, oh, man, drow lore roll.
I would know exactly what that is.
There's more.
Yeah, the drow lore roll isn't the one you think it is.
Okay.
You look, and on this tattered robe, it's a tabard, really. You know, it's a piece of leather-like armor. You see a very familiar symbol,
Okay. It requires intelligence at roll 20.
a Brigandare symbol.
That's rich.
Huh.
Unfortunately, Brigandare is still part of drow society, and so there are certain things that just. It's like, oh yeah, we're going to say fuck you to law in drow society.
You can't use it now. You gotta wait till second. It's wrong.
There's one wall. I showed the other one on the outside anyways. So
I know, it's like so hard.
This would be a lot harder for them to do if it weren't for the fact that, you know, the main house of the #1 house in Menzo Berenson follows or is basically on retainer that has his Brigadier on retainer. So that's an individual with the Brigadier symbol on them.
Yeah, that's kind of like doing the.
What's really going on here for a moment there?
Yeah. Well, it's a monstrosity, so it needs to die.
It does.
And it already
That's
shot.
where
There are stories, however, of riders rejoining society.
What? Yeah, but because of who I am.
I'm aware of that. I'm just saying you would know that. Now, the way you perceive that is totally a Zenith thing, though. If you perceive that as they're still freaks and they need to die, because at one time they followed a spider bitch, so they need to die.
How far can a rat move in a turn?
I think it's 30 feet.
Can it help as a familiar? Animal companion.
When you say rat, do you mean the were-rat?
No. When we were the first session,
Skeleton rat.
I literally created that skeleton rat and kept it with me until I went, Rogue, take this.
So the reason I asked is because Steven was asking earlier if that thing could gather arrows for it, and I'm like, it's just not big enough to haul around arrows.
I would imagine it being able to pick one up with its mouth and bring it back.
Very slowly.
And it's a small remedial task that can be accomplished by a small creature.
So one thing I was thinking is, could you
That was my
like
concept.
stick one of your beat things in the rat's mouth, have it run up and just drop it on something?
More or less,
I
but
love
I would
my
not
car.
trust the intelligence of that creature for that.
Well, you could always just like put one in its mouth and throw it.
What you
Or I
can
could
do,
just throw the bead.
Oh, yeah.
because if you try to do something like that, it'll be like, and it fails its intelligence goes, it explodes right now.
No.
Yeah.
Grab a longbow.
So whose
I
turn
beat
is it?
with an arrow.
Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Initiative.
Okay.
New initiative.
New initiative.
Oh,
Fucking so then I do +1. So 13. You're gonna be rolling bad every time you do I do too.
I didn't say roll that. I rolled an 18.
Oh, 18. Never mind. I thought you said 13.
get you a scrub.
I got a 13
13's not bad
after
either. It's above 10.
that. Yeah.
Bless you.
That's fair.
Why do things stop?
Did anyone beat a 21?
Yes.
Yes. I rolled a 21.
That's actually not possible.
19 plus.
You did not roll a 21 then.
You rolled a 19.
Hey, roll the D20.
Okay, dex scores, please.
25.
Your dex.
Dex score.
No. My initiative is 25.
Oh. Tony, what's your dex?
+2, so 14.
Luke, what's your dex?
My dex is
Nil. The only reason I have that +2 is because I took that thing that gave me proficiency in dexterity.
no. That's his initiative.
Initiative doesn't add your dex to your proficiency bonus.
That would be awesome if it did.
Well,
I would
fuck,
love that.
Might be a +9.
I am proficient in going first.
Well, then my dexterity is only a 19.
Dex.
His initiative
Well,
is 19.
Initiative is
Yeah.
a 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Tony got a 21. Alex, what'd you get?
17.
Time to use all those spells.
Drew.
My initiative is 13.
I rolled an 18.
Dex is. Well,
It's not the-
oh, higher up.
Are you longbowing it or shortbowing it?
I'm crossbowing. Oh, I'm shortbowing it actually. This is the new initiative. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Did you hit it?
This one.
Or are you looking up?
I'm looking up things.
Division.
So you could take
Combat loaded.
take the thing off with an arrow or something like that and throw it on that and shoot.
I am going to have the rat collect an arrow.
Because when you release
I'm
the
going to
bead,
bonus action, casting Hunter's Mark
when you,
on it.
when you take the bead off, it's
For
now
what?
charged ready to go. You release,
Yes.
it turns into a fire. That's why I've been considering taking the skeletons and having them remove the bead and having them go.
Knowledge.
Because if they happen to release it, or
I
drop
get
it,
advantage
or
because of
toss it,
Hunter's Mark.
it explodes.
So if he rolled a 20, can we know
They
what
die?
dishonored him into being a driver?
So
That is, that's interrogation. That would be,
yeah, win-win.
that would be knowledge.
Beats to the chest of the skeleton.
Basically, the problem with that is
Religion,
you're
maybe?
already
Religion.
at that point.
Well, see, what I was thinking though is if you.
I'm
you
just
have
trying to
remove
think
them
of
from the necklace in order for them to
yes.
start charging.
the stats.
Couldn't you
Well,
So I
you're
just
looking
beat this
hold the
too.
necklace up his
I
chest?
guess
the
knowledge
way
of
piece of
nature.
paper across his
Yeah,
chest and stay on
maybe.
his chest and he's.
Knowledge of nature,
It's just one of those, it is a good idea, I'm not telling you it's a bad idea. It's just one of
That
those,
would
the
be-
way the magic items.
that'll just
supposed
be
to
a
work
straight
when you
16.
release the bead.
No idea.
From your hand?
All right, so I am going to just.
That's why it's better to go, you have a creature that you want to give this to, make the creature take
With
it.
the short bow?
Yes.
So that way,
Cool.
it has it. That
Second
way when
attack.
it has it, it can either,
First
you can
turn.
get it to either throw it or.
Maybe 2/5.
Yes.
So.
So a crit.
1, 2.
He's shooting a short bow.
Because we found out.
Like, obviously, the short bow tracks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Hunter's Mark.
Because the idea was.
They all have the
you
same
say
your-
the alarm spell. And when the alarm spell attacks, it
Yeah.
goes off.
Yeah,
10,
nice.
15, 18, 22 points.
Because, 8d6.
Holy shit.
That was one shot. You critted.
Oh,
That was one shot.
nice.
And so,
He
Okay,
returned
no,
the favor for you.
The thing is,
second verse, same as the first.
Please miss, please miss, please miss.
3 attacks. That's what Drider do.
I'm the
Hit.
of this party.
Luke, second one, hit. What?
How much damage did the first one do?
I roll all attacks, and then I'll tell you individually. And the last one misses. 2 shots are gonna hit, which is.
No, they weren't crits.
let's see. I'm not actually supposed to use save with poison, but I am, so make your save.
If the thing does more than 3 points of damage, I'm out cold. I only have 3 hit points left.
Well, it is multi-attack, so I'll make a roll for a new attack roll then. So you're down. Tony, 15 to hit you.
No.
Second attack,
Against me too?
huh?
Against me too?
15 to hit you. Misses, both miss. 1 down. 1 turn down for the driver.
No, who started this?
Tony, your turn. Actually, Luke. No, Tony, your turn.
Any rubble down that hallway?
Rubble.
Ribble rabble? Like rocks, shit,
Debris.
unoccupied things of up to 5 pounds.
I mean, it's a cave, so
More than likely
more
something.
than likely something, yeah. Otherwise, their janitor needs fucking to be raked. Drider janitor, ho!
He is legit.
I keep forgetting about her, don't I? So, buddy, what you doing? We are at like,
Yeah, I know, I'm
10.
trying to. Doesn't say what that.
I'm at this point cutting out a counter because I.
Alright, dexterity
What's my
saving
time?
throw.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yeah,
Of what?
it's gotta be at a 12.
It beats a 12. You roll the 10, that's a +3.
Do Driders have madness?
They could. Theoretically, they're already a little crazy.
I really picked the most stupidest spells.
I'll let you change it after this session if you want.
What? Well, no, like all my spells. Unless they're like orb receives half damage, I fucking suck at spells for DC because of that 12.
What's your intelligence?
+2. So 8 + 2 + 2 is 12.
Yep.
It should really be a 10, and then
No, because that would get stupid really quick.
Yeah, everything's meant to be lower.
well, at least make everything do half damage.
It doesn't do half damage at all?
No, it either hits or misses.
Damn, that spell's fucking.
For a first level spell, it's stupid.
You do not provoke wild magic.
Yay!
Anything else you're doing, Tony?
No, that's it.
Luke, make me a death save. What'd you get?
A 9 on the die.
Reaction. No, you can't do that. Can't you healing word as a reaction?
No, bonus action.
No, that is a fail. Yeah.
Well, it's a dude.
That's a fail.
What's nice about this edition is you can constantly be like, hey, I'm laughing a lot. I'm laughing a lot.
Your turn.
Awesome. I'm going to sidestep over to my skeleton and hand him my poison bolts.
Okay.
And tell him to use these.
It's dangerous to go around and take this.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Golden bones.
15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65.
65.
It's just outside of his range, technically.
Doesn't he have 30 feet of range? 30 feet of
Hand
movement?
crossbow is 60, 120. And I think that range puts me at 65.
Yeah, 65 feet.
Okay, so shooting with disadvantage.
Okay.
A 19 to hit.
No. Natural 20.
Disadvantage puts me
Oh.
down 15 plus 4.
Plus 4? Its AC is a 19.
Excellent.
You hit.
That
What? It's a CR6, dude.
I fucking know it.
So that is.
Dude, you're not supposed to go to the monster manual and look shit up.
I didn't look it up.
So it's a
I looked up a
4
lot
points
last
of
time.
piercing, and
Okay.
then the poison.
Succeeds.
It's
Okay.
just something I just thought
I'm going to have my familiar fly forward,
Okay.
Oh, yeah, fly.
and I'm going to corruption cast blindness deafness.
Okay.
And he's making 18 con save, and be blinded and deaf.
It fails.
He's now blind and deaf.
It's still, he can still shoot you, but he has disadvantage to do so.
I do things.
That's why you're here, dude.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I would stop to assist you.
But dealing with the threats of other people,
Yeah,
there's literally someone who's a heal bot for a reason.
Take note, I'm aware of Dragon.
Yes.
Okay.
The moment he saw what it was, it's like, well, I know somebody who's going to be helping me blind focus that some bitch.
All right. Alex, your turn. Oh wait. Blindness, deafness, right? Was there any other spell you cast?
No.
Corruption's not a spell.
ability.
You do not provoke wild magic.
Sprint as far forward as possible.
He does run very quick and leave him there by himself. Scorching ray.
Are you within range?
Scorching Ray has a shit ton of range, but I'm
That's like
not sure.
120.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. And I won't bother with.
That's my only concern was that you're within range of doing such a thing. Because that's actually really far away.
It is cool. It's D10, right?
You said an arrow in
I would look it up, but
It won't be as effective as you think it would be.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be. However, it's one of those things where it's illuminating the area.
Tie one of your beads to an arrow.
No,
It explodes the second you let it go.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem.
If your intent is the tip of the arrow, the second you release it, it will blow up in your face.
It's bad. It's a balance issue.
Yep.
Otherwise, people would just buy these and wholesale slaughter everything
One of the best things to do is give it to a skeleton and have the skeleton run it.
because the skeleton hasn't released it.
They're like, hey, take one of these. Now go that way.
Tackle it.
So what happens if you swallow them?
I really don't think you want to die that way. Well, I guess that answers the question of Drew. He does swallow.
No, because I was thinking, if you did that and you got killed.
Okay, we need to focus. We have very little time. So, 17, next is 13. Oh, wait, no,
He was still
17
doing
next
the
is
scorching
Rashosh.
ray. He was still doing the scorching ray.
Okay, yep. Just people talking sidebars gets distracting. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't
Alex.
hate it.
You roll 3 times, buddy.
Oh,
Do you have
I don't hit.
disadvantage from blindness?
I don't hit.
When you try to attack something.
I hit one and saving throws, I think.
And what rules that require dex?
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. So Alex has advantage on all 3 rolls of his scorching ray.
Oh,
That's that one.
well, he has advantage.
If you rolled that one, it's
Yeah, that's for my other-
already.
So you rolled 2 nat ones? You have advantage.
Okay, buddy, start all your rolls over because I wasn't watching. First roll,
That's
3.
2.
Roll again.
10 plus what?
7.
7, so 17? Okay,
That's
you missed
not-
it by 2.
Go again.
All right.
Roll it again.
Roll one more time.
6.
How about you roll it instead of just, there you go.
Roll again.
Have advantage. Hit.
That's a hit. That's 1 hit. Scorching rays are 2d6.
So there's 2d6.
Yeah.
Per ray?
Per ray.
Ray. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's one of my favorite spells for a reason. There we go. 11 for one. Now you have 1 more ray. Okay, well,
Oh, you hit once.
Yeah, they fucking curse.
some days the dice are with you, some days they are not.
They haven't.
That was Alex's turn is over. Rashosh, second level cure.
Here.
Oh, damn.
What, doesn't that put him at 1 hit point again?
No, it heals them because you start at 0.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought the
15.
first heal stabilizes.
That was old edition.
15.
Nice.
15. I rolled an 8 and a 7. Steven can verify that shit for me.
Yeah.
That was the best possible scenario. Okay, wild magic. Nope.
Fireball.
Party dies.
I heal you.
I will cleanse those wounds with fire.
At least you were
Um,
Or, sorry, I will cleanse these wounds with fire.
Talk about rough love.
So how far can skeleton move?
30 feet. You had it double move that direction.
Bardic inspiration.
Awesome.
Yeah. She's a support bot for a reason.
Not bard support.
Huh?
Not bard for everything.
They can.
Bards can be a lot of things. There's
Bards
a
can
call
break games.
because falling pianos.
That's a nice end boss you have there. It would be a shame if I seduced it.
Be a shame if it was possible.
Nolan and his
Fuck you,
fucking
Nolan.
his way across the
Fuck.
game map.
Fuck you.
He's literally fucked his
Your
way
turn,
out.
buddy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Look at me, I'm shiny!
Oh, I'm so tired. He shall be next.
Okay. That's your turn, buddy?
Yeah.
13 was the lowest on this run. So we are back to the top of the order with Steven. When an adventure comes along, you should shoot it in the face.
Do all
A lot.
the things. Give it all the pain.
Does your hunter mark grant everybody?
Nope, just me.
Oh.
That is a 20.
It's a hit. How is that a 20?
I get +8.
Why do you
+4 for Dex, +2 emergency, plus another 2 for archery fighting style.
Right, archery fighting style. That's what I wasn't calculating. I love archery fighting style.
That is 5, 10, 14 points. I am going to
So
load.
Steven has done all the damage except Alex. What did you do on your damage for 11? Okay.
And I load a drought poison weapon.
It doesn't drop.
No, it totally doesn't drop this thing.
So,
I know what else is like.
I wish I had these
Had
the time
use
to.
them insight to
Well,
determine that
actually-
Tony will be standing there for the next half hour because he's pointing the
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I was asking what the difference between insight and perception was.
Nothing I need to worry about.
Yeah, I got this, bro.
Well, drought poison both for my next one.
Whereas,
All right.
perception is,
It's turn.
I can see I can see that he's standing there.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
See, I really love to shoot and can break the concentration. I really would. However, Driders go after the enemies of Travelers. So that's not happening.
He hasn't seen me either.
But you're,
I can't see either.
You'd have disadvantage to see you, but sure.
so couldn't somebody just like stab him in the eyes and you'd be completely blind?
He'd still be blind. He'd still be blinded, but he could still attack you. I could take off my glasses, but I can still try and hit Nick.
Yeah.
But if you close your eyes and somebody walks into this room, will you be able to hit them?
Yes, I'll get a bomb.
Strider? Allah Akbar to you too. Which, as I reach over the skeleton, hand him a necklace. Allah Akbar to you too.
Hardcore. You just like take the whole
This
necklace.
thing- that would be terrifying.
I told you it's not.
It's not a fight.
Oh,
It's one of those things. It's better to just use them individually.
yeah.
Then use 5 fireballs at the same time.
Would we do that?
If there was a lot of big things, if
I'm
we were
not
making-
going to tell you that.
There were 10
I'm
driders.
gonna wait until I have the ability to have my skeletons explode. Until I do that.
Fuck you. Because double explosions.
Yeah. And what would be even more amazing is I'm able to preempt the circle. Explosions.
Resurrections.
Followed up by resurrections of zombies.
I hate that Hail of Thorns is a concentration spell.
How did that? Wait, did you blow up one of your skeletons or you bring
Like,
that?
I put Hunter's
Mark up
Oh, okay.
Well, it is good, sir. It is your turn to have pain.
Oh, okay.
Closest target.
It's that closest clanky thing.
Just remember what your AC is.
Just remember to ask it what its elf
Miss.
eyes see.
You feel weightless. And
If
then
you
pain.
taunt it, ask it what its
18?
elven eyes see.
Yeah, that is.
Why does it get to roll damage?
Huh?
Why does it get to roll damage?
It's not rolling damage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. Take. Make the save. Con save.
Here it is.
No.
Yeah, not even close, man.
You take 11 damage, but if this thing didn't have disadvantage, you'd take a lot more.
Okay.
Just.
What did it create?
Like an angel and you blinded.
We're not right now, buddy. We've got to focus on this. That is its turn. It is now Tony's turn.
Yay!
when adventure comes along, you should stab it, or shoot it, or fix it. And fireball! Firebolt.
Ball, it's still a ball.
No, no. There's a bit of a difference here, my friend.
One can kill the party.
No, that doesn't happen.
How do you have fire?
Doesn't happen.
Well,
It's
yeah.
an Eldritch Knight.
17.
You have advantage, good sir.
How
It
did
is
I
blinded.
Reduce damage taken. So when you take
Well,
damage,
then 19.
19 is its AC.
And then 4 fire damage.
I would save that until you're getting a little low.
Yeah. Because right now I'm just
He
over half health.
Victim to
Unless I get advantage
I roll
on
for it.
damage.
You do not get advantage on damage, my friend.
Oh, did you roll for
That is called
magic
savage attacker.
restraint for magic shit?
I
happening?
did.
Oh,
kind of meh.
one of these days.
Luke, you will have to take 15 feet of your movement to stand.
I thought it's 10 feet to stand.
I can check.
It's not. It's not half. It's not. I remember looking that up at one point
I will check.
because
By the way,
Ben.
yeah. Either way, as I stand, I thank her.
Reaction.
Drought or driving. Yeah. I'll go down again.
It's either going to be under movement or it's going to be under prone.
I'll get it to you.
What? No, I'm. Got a message. We ending this at 4, correct?
Roundabouts.
Yeah, we should.
Well, what
We
that
should
now?
definitely finish this fight up by 4. RP the rest out.
Equal to half your speed.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Does Ryder have poison bullets?
I don't know!
We'll find out.
Technically, they don't have fangs, so no. Their weapons are just poisoned.
I actually legitimately curious.
You're going to ask me this question. I refuse. I make a will save and resist the urge to tangent.
There's my turn.
No, that's what I'm going
That
to do.
Is it almost dead?
It's a CR6.
Do you have any ranged weapons you could
It's not even half.
fire? Pull and fire?
Yeah, you are.
We have half an hour. If we can't kill it in half an hour, we need to work on.
But we need to work a little bit more on staying on task. Whose turn is it?
Yeah, that's it. That we're still kind of low level, so we kind of go everything.
Oh, Luke was the end of the round, right?
Yeah, that would make it number 18.
Awesome. I'm going to have my Skelly Dog. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And taking a shot.
This is poison one.
Yep. That is a
Hit.
20 to hit. That is 6 points piercing and that con check.
Natural 16 on the die.
Okay, dokie.
Do we use the standard drought poison?
Yeah. Which makes it a DC 12.
The chance, but a very small one.
I'm just gonna have familiar a little bit. And then I'm gonna pull him.
From what direction?
From the familiar.
Okay.
Corruption, DC 18.
Fails.
8.
What was that? A spell?
Yes, that was
Cancer.
a spell. Alex, your turn. Oh, wait, spell.
Nope.
Said cantrip, so.
It doesn't matter. Phase rest doesn't care. Cantrips.
His matters. The Underdark effect.
But the hell was that?
That is a distraction, which we can't have right now. Are you done,
Yes,
Nick?
I'm done.
Alex, what are you doing?
It isn't movie, right?
No.
Well, fire.
Firebolt? Okay, that's his call, man. Let him do his thing.
I know what it is.
You have other spell slots of second level, but
Me?
yeah, dude, you're a 4th level spellcaster now. You at least have 2 slots of second level spells.
Roll it again, see if you get anything higher. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The
a hit.
first one was an 18.
Mind
so-
spike. Can I do mind spike?
Well, you said you're doing Firebolt, so unless you want to quicken Mind Spike.
Yeah.
Okay. Mind Spike that shit.
Roll again, you have advantage.
20.
Second's a hit. You did 8 damage on the first one, was that right?
Or did you? I don't think you rolled. Yeah.
8 damage.
Yeah, but you're right.
The
how much
prophecy
is-
has
how
been
much-
fulfilled.
How much did my spike do?
Ooh, it's like 2d8.
Well, it saves you on your Mind Spike. Roll the natural 20.
Mine is Xanthars.
I have Xanathars. I have it open to the spell.
What does it say?
The target must make a Wisdom saving throw, taking 3d8 psychic damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. On a failed save, you also know the target's location until the spell ends, but only while the two of you are on the same plane of existence. If you have this knowledge, you don't have that knowledge because it made it safe.
So
Well, you still get
You
to
still
do half
get
damage.
damage. Yeah, so
7, 8, 6.
21, divided by 11, down.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm gonna let it go, but the range of that spell is 60, so you would have needed to be 1 space closer.
You took 10 damage, by the way.
10 damage from the one and 8 from the other.
Yeah.
Oh, the ranger spells a concentration.
That's kind of the point. All right, Alex's turn. Over. Rashosh.
For once, she sees Zenith running forward.
and it's the moment of what the shit?
Yeah, like, this was bad.
I haven't even pulled that out yet.
Thick healing word, is that single target?
Yep.
Yeah.
Luke.
2d4 as long as it's not being advanced and plus relative stat modifier. So for her charisma. If you're looking up what it does.
Of course, you would have that memorized.
Well, yeah, that's my bread and butter.
Well, healing word is
Healing
the
word.
best.
suits you with probably the best spell in the game.
What? It's boostable
Why?
and
It's
it's
a
a bonus action.
It's a bonus action, and especially when people are knocked out, be like, and you're up.
So
your
your
death
save
save
double
starts.
moved, be right here.
Your stealth is.
Not the best
Remember that,
damage.
like, force damage and stuff?
9 back to you.
Yeah, that's true.
Alrighty, that puts me up to 24.
The driver hit me.
The Drider nearly killed him. I could have had the Drider
You
killed him.
literally just like have.
I could have. I was like, ow.
Yeah, straight down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's 2 crits.
if I'd have made that second hit you, and you failed your first death save, you'd have been dead.
Yeah.
I'm a wizard.
Anywho,
That's her turn. So that was her. 13 is Kelzog.
I'm sure you have a dagger or something.
Or something.
30. I can't hit from there.
There you can.
You can. You have a glaive.
You can.
No one else can, but you can.
What?
He has a glaive, so it's a reach weapon.
Yeah, and he still has out his bow, so I'm gonna have him use that to shoot it.
He's a crossbow?
Yeah.
Okay. Crossbow and a full bow and a torch. I'd be like, where is this in the rib cage? I'm gonna assume
Well,
yes.
we haven't had bows laying around, but we had a whole bunch of hand crossbows.
I hear you, man.
I finally get
A
a
long belt, then I don't have to spend money.
You have advantage, good
Yeah,
sir.
you have advantage because it's blind right now.
Yeah.
4 plus 4 is 28.
Roll it again. You have advantage. I mean, you
Oh, yeah,
roll twice and take the higher. There we go. Get up.
15 plus 4, and then I use the
You made it's a wait. 15 plus 4. The phrase you're looking for is 15 plus 6. Your proficiency
That is
bonus.
amazing.
You can do.
Skeleton.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, not mine. It does 4 damage with the crossbow.
6 damage.
Or yeah,
6
6,
damage.
Jesus, plus 2, that's right.
Did you make sure that one had crossbow bolts of poison on it too?
No,
Okay.
because I didn't want them to get Jib and us have to run away and then not have my.
And I just
Yeah.
I'm trying to check to help you because this
No, I understand.
if this thing gets into melee with someone, it's a bad freaking day.
Oh, I know. I know.
And guess who's in there?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm about to melee him, so.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
in your melee range.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
not
I
in
need to use one of my
his.
double attack as well.
Yep.
Yes, but since it's already in his melee range, the attack of opportunity won't happen by it moving in further.
Yeah.
Would you let him?
I don't know if he knows about that.
Action surge.
Yeah, I don't know what that does.
I can do another action.
Like you could instead then do 2 glaive attacks.
Yeah. 2 like that.
Yeah, so I'll do like
One of those.
2 of the double attacks then.
Yep.
I'm doing that.
Action surge.
Let's see, 17.
You hit.
So that's 1 hit. Roll it again.
18.
2 hits.
Yep. And now for your bonus action, if you're using it.
Yep, I've got it.
Before that,
Okay,
Yes.
15.
Okay. So that was
So-
the first action, right?
You only get.
What? Well, you want one bonus, right?
Yeah, and then he
Right, now
action
it's
surge
just
for his second
action
glaive
surge
attack.
for second glaive.
so he's got 3 attacks to deal damage with. First off, roll me a d10. 5-sided pyramid. There you go.
Oh,
Pyramid-ish.
UFO.
yeah.
5 plus 4 is 9. See it again?
Oh, wait, the second attack is a D4 though, so.
No.
He's still doing the first.
That is a reroll, good sir.
Yeah, you get that as a reroll.
Unfortunately, I think it's only once per turn.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so hold on. That
Well,
was
no.
9 the first.
No, it's well, so anytime he rolls a 1 or a 2, he can re-roll it, but he has to take the second roll.
Okay.
So although that's a 2, it's better,
Yeah.
and he has to stick with it.
Yep. Okay, so that's 9 plus 6 is 15 so far.
Now pitch that D4.
4.
Nice.
Max, so another 8. So 23 damage. Excuse me while we get an accurate tally so I can actually tell you guys how damaged this thing is.
Well, he still has his action surge attack.
That was his action surge attack. He did 3 attacks already.
He gets 2 attacks with his glaive, standard, and then he gets the bonus action, which he just did,
He did all 3.
which is all 3, and then he did action surge.
No, he doesn't have extra attack.
He doesn't have extra attack yet. He's level 4.
What he's been doing is.
So he has 1 attack.
attack.
1 attack a
and
turn.
bonus.
I thought he had 2 attacks.
That.
No,
Oh.
he gets the immediate reaction.
I know he gets
Yeah.
that. My confusion is that I thought he had 2
Two
glaive
begin with.
attacks,
Oh, okay.
and then he took action surge.
Not yet, sadly.
That's why I was like, 2 more glaive attacks.
So that thing is fucked up to all hell. It is unfortunately now its turn.
And,
Yeah.
So we started.
I have my D12.
Huh?
We restarted.
No, it is not its turn. It is your turn. There you go.
Well, yes, it is its turn.
That's yours. No, that is not. Yours is all metallic, correct?
Yes, and metal. So if it's really heavy,
It's metallic and metal.
However, that dark D10 you have there, I think, no? Maybe we should deflection away.
Yeah, just a question.
This one is poison.
Okay.
With the drowsiness of poisons.
Okay.
because it's drowniness.
10, 12,
You drown no matter where you're at.
16.
Did your 16 slightly darken?
It does hit it. It does do damage, but not enough to kill it. Saves with a nat 20.
5, 10,
What the fuck?
20.
It's right here. Nobody wants to see the damage.
Does it have legendary actions?
No.
No, not this one.
And they like shut the fuck up, damage. Not again.
While I'm moving to load another poison bolt.
Okay.
It's turn.
5.
Mr. Diddles comes to play.
Mr. Diddles. If I had a pet driver, that's what I would do.
17. Did you hit you, buddy?
Oh, 16, sorry.
17. You have the +1 armor, right?
Yeah. That lasts until we go to bed for the night.
Oh, okay, so yes.
That's a hit.
Oh, you can go bed to
Dumping too much dice down.
Well, on the bright side, it has disadvantage, so the crit goes to a miss. You don't want this thing to crit you.
You don't want anything to crit out.
You
And you call it.
The second one would also have been a crit, but it's now only a normal hit. 20 and an 18.
We got angry.
I feel like I definitely crippled this thing. I got to
Well,
take
I
that
could have
turn.
taken a turn to uncripple, put myself back at regular with fairy fire, but didn't.
Does that have blind sight?
Very good question.
If I did, there's 2 crits that just happened.
It's one of those things where it's even if something is on fire, it still needs to be able to see. That's the whole basis.
But it
of
gives it advantage.
But it can't see it. It can't benefit from something it can't see.
Well, it has to hit it first, too.
The spell still gives you advantage. It would. I'm not certain either. I'd have to reread the spell a few times.
I don't think it has blind sense.
No.
What happened to the deep note?
That would make it pretty.
Deep Gnome died.
Yeah,
Hard.
Deep Gnome's dead, bro.
The dead deep gnomes are the ones who told us about
Which
this
deep
place.
gnome? Oh, those dead ones.
They did too.
How did Turkey die?
So-
Topsy took a dive, but
Turvy just kind of got forgotten. Or you sent it
Turvy
back
would
to
be
be
outside too.
I will kill you all in your sleep, and I will like it.
Turby's with the group that was outside.
24 damage.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Stone's Endurance.
That can be applied to one of them, I believe.
I'll apply to whichever one was the first.
They're average, so you take 4 damage off of one of them. Is that correct?
4 plus con.
4 plus
Con?
so it'll be 7.
7 off of one of them, so 24 becomes 17. Okay, that is its turn. How much damage did you do?
That's weird. 16.
Yes. What?
So the NPCs I have of note is Rashash, Durendo, Seraph, Eldrin, Feldrin,
Yeah.
Pupito, Shushar, Bront, and Jinjar.
Okay.
The only ones I have of note.
Well, the other ones are dead or gone.
only have the fish
Oh, they may be dead, but
Right.
they're far from gone.
That's Shushar.
the one that's begging to be killed by his people.
Jimjar is the deep gnome. He's dead.
Oh yeah, most certainly dead.
My turn.
And Ront is dead. He got dragged off and killed.
He's in my dead section.
Yeah, buddy.
He's in my dead section about
All right, so I bend over and open the gaping hole
I
of
had dead
blackness,
allies.
and three butt diamonds come out. Dealing
Wait, you did kind of resurrect.
9 damage total to him. Then action surge, shooting fireball again,
Fireball.
bolt, whatever.
Like,
Critical.
I like how you have to remind it.
It's important.
Because one of them
9
leads to
fire
a dead other
damage.
fighter. And
9
the
after
next
crit.
Yeah.
You did.
1, 6, 1, 3.
What did you use to do them? You can't use two. Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
I used action surge.
Yep.
Oh, and then I'm gonna add the extra damage onto that, so 12 fire damage. Or no, 13 fire damage, because it's 4 damage now.
Okay.
That firebolt was really small and furious.
Right. About the roll of that one that just happened.
Oh, cool. By the way, right about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's where I stopped when the fireball went off. Or the fireball. That's why I crit, because I was so damn
Okay,
close.
you need to say those things before I say that kind of thing in the future. Because otherwise it sounds like you're saying, oh, bad thing's about to happen. Excuse me while I move to a more advantageous position.
No, I was moving in forward. That was the plan, was to shoot the bend over and ass blast it, and then move in and cast the other one. My eventual goal is to get within melee of it.
If it lives.
It depends.
You can't speak for the next minute.
You're
Wow, that's dumb.
There goes all your spells.
Fireball.
Is the son bitch still alive?
Yes.
Yeah, I just
Well then.
It's your turn, Luke. He's like, I'm gonna get into melee one way or another.
And
30.
for Magic Missile, all you need is an asshole.
If
you're a goblin.
Scream a dwarven battle cry.
Do what? Just tell me what you do, but we're on really low time.
Yeah, like
And then at the end of that, lightning to its face.
Okay, lightning. Roll the damage.
I'll tell you this one right.
No, he's using his breath weapon.
Saves for half. Unless you've got a DC of higher than 14.
Not at this level.
No.
I doubt you have 5 charisma.
No, that'd be. No, my DC though.
Okay, half damage. Roll in bones for damage, man.
7. 4. 3.
Round up.
You round up. Oh, round up. Round up. Okay, so yeah, 4.
Okay. I'm going to have my familiar.
What?
What? I guess here.
Double advantage.
So you get a little bored?
And I am going to go ahead and surge on this
Okay.
and do Shadow of Death.
Okay. What does that do again?
It's a necromancy spell. It'll end up doing 1d12, and it'll make a con save of 18 or be stunned.
It is stunned.
That is a plus 10, so 18 to hit.
Missed.
Miss? Okay, well then I guess I don't do anything.
So no stun then?
No stun.
No surge.
Actually, I'm going to burn an inspiration point to reroll this. 19.
You hit, and stun.
What does stun give it?
Negatives.
Other than
How much damage?
incapacitated.
Basically.
That's Christ.
It is Chris. That is 11.
You definitely just hit.
If only we had flat-foot AC.
I've killed you guys 5 times over by now. Flat-footed AC was
Oh,
still
yeah.
a thing.
What's that?
So my skeleton
Minus
over
your
there.
dex modifier.
You know what? No. Instead of that, he's actually going to 5, 10, 15. And during his movement, he's going to switch back to his sword.
Swing.
And for the swing.
Hits.
It's.
For the swing.
And I do believe now this would be crit.
Have to double check that, but
Because
it's possible. Yeah.
that's the difference between 1d6 and 2d6.
Yes, it is. Shame my lightning bolt doesn't do any. First damage.
You did a crit.
Just die.
The thing has to make a save.
But no, it definitely failed to save.
No, I.
No, it-
about my drug weapon. And no, it.
Well, I heard about his stuff.
No, it doesn't give you auto crits.
Okay. 26.
Hey.
I think unconscious gives
Careful
you
with
auto
my chair.
crits. When you're unconscious, you are also incapacitated.
I do. I just bought them all.
Alright, 6 plus 2
35.
is
8.
Well, the church bottom. They're the
But it
churches.
automatically fails strength and dex saves.
But it can also make a save on its turn, I believe, to end it stunned. Unless there's a duration on your stun.
It just says it's stunned. I will come back to me. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
I will get you
Alex.
information on
Oh, buddy. Oh, that was a spell though?
Wait, I already rolled and said you didn't.
You would like to use any of those.
Magic missile.
Wild search.
that. I'm glad you're all back there.
God. The one person that's near me.
It's only he turns himself into a sheep again.
Invisible sheep.
Oh, God damn, I should have also hired a for that.
Didn't he also have like a cloud around here or something as well?
There's fog in the whole building.
Yeah.
Fog, invisible, glowing sheep.
Yeah.
With
With
my
a booming voice.
Oh, it's for 1 round. So blow your loads.
Alex, you're about to love life.
Well, if he gets sorcery points,
You regain all expended sorcery points.
Does anybody want a
No.
firewire cord?
Oh, you
or
mean the
a
99?
Mini display port to HDMI
100
adapter?
sorcery points?
Oh wait, that's a 96.
you can't circle of death upon yourself.
I feel I'm gonna keep that to 99.
What was it?
You and all creatures within 30 feet of you gain vulnerability to piercing damage for the next minute.
Well, he's pretty occupied, so.
Still, I'm not gonna.
Next session.
Huh?
Firewire cord or a displayed HDMI port.
How much damage is magic missile?
I got plenty of
That depends what level spell you cast it at.
Okay. Well, we hit over to the 2-hour mark.
Yep.
I can stop this and do one final cast.
The Drider just died.
Excellent.
I would say if you're not dead, I'm
That's the
not
end of
dead.
the. That's the end of the session.
Loot.
I'm gonna cut off.
I'll get back to you guys with loot. You're all level 5.
Awesome.
Firewall.
I gave it extra XP. I gave it extra HP to simulate the fact that the spiders weren't